Hi there. Obviously, I'm author Shannon Reber, and I was just basically gonna tell you what's going on. Um, my mom died 2 weeks ago, and it was both expected and unexpected. She had breast cancer last year, kind of morphed into lung cancer, and it was everything, and it was terrible, and it was very unexpected that she died. Well, when I was able to be at the hospital with her for a couple of days, and one of my short stories published while we were there, and she was barely able to speak at the time. And my mom, she's laying in her hospital bed, and I said, "Hey, the do you remember the Silver Dime, the short story that you and I read together?" And she just kind of nodded. And I said, "The audiobook just published." And she went, that was her. That was the way she said she was excited. And she really liked the story. And I'm really glad that she knows it's out there, because I don't usually write things that she liked. Yeah. But that story is out there now, and I'm just really excited and heartbroken, and it sucks a lot. But anyways, um I I was just basically gonna tell you that, and that I am not working on something my mom would have dug, but she always wanted me to write a children's book, and it's probably not gonna happen, but maybe someday. I don't know. She also kind of wanted me to write a comedy, but that's definitely not gonna happen. Hi, Snowflake. Isn't she a nice kitty? But yeah, she was my biggest supporter, and I will never forget. So, there's my awesomely depressing news for for the year. Yeah. Anyways, um, I'm working on book 5 of the Through the Mist series, which is it's the very first fantasy book that I ever wrote, which is now cut into some short stories, which I'm not actually sure how long I'm gonna have it go on, but uh, I I don't know, maybe I've my tentative goal is kind of 10 short stories. But after I finish book 5, I'm actually going to have the audiobooks, which, by the way, my narrator for that is Amazeballs. She's so good. Um, but yeah, she's also one of my favorite people. So there's that. Um, uh, we are going to put the 5 short stories into an anthology. Do you call it an anthology? I think you call it an anthology, I think. But we're going to make a 5 short story series. And then I'll just keep going, and once the story is told, that's when I'll stop. So 10 is still the tentative goal, but it might be more, it won't be less. There's no way it can be less. But yeah. Um uh it's just it's been really hard to focus, very hard to concentrate, and I'm really trying but it's not happening terribly well. Uh, but I got okay. So my mom's family is Scotch Irish. I think both Scottish and Irish, but there's a lot of Irish. I'm not 100% sure what we are, but she's very into. She was very into all things both Scottish and Irish. So I bought myself a let's see. I don't know if you can see that terribly well. It's a claddagh, and it's an Irish symbol of love and friendship. And I'm kind of thinking I might get a claddagh tattoo, which mom would not have approved of, but I still think I might do that. And yeah, I'm not gonna cry on here, I swear. I'm gonna try really hard not to. But yeah, I got that today, and the my short story series is actually Irish mythology, and I tried to tell her some about it, but she was really getting sick, and she just it was never really her thing. She really liked cookbooks, and trying to think what else she liked. She liked books in general, but she mostly liked them as a decoration. Um, but it- she loved that dad read. The dad reads. Dad is a reader. But she liked nonfiction is closer, but there was this series of Christian mystery type stories. Oh, but she also loved James Harriet. That's nothing I would ever write, but I mean, she's the one who got me into the Narnia series when I was a kid. Mom read to me pretty much every night when I was, I don't even know my ages, but let's see, in the 80s, there was this huge power outage, and we lived way out in the boonies. I don't remember the name of the mountain range that we were on, but we were way out in the boondocks. And we read the Little House on the Prairie series. And yeah, she loves stuff like that. And the American Girl series, the not the ones that are more popular now, which are like feelings and crap like that, which that would not appeal to me. But it was stories about young girls in it would be like middle grade these days, but young girls in historical situations, and it was those were fantastic. Those were great books. She always loved those, and she was always hoping that my bookshop would get a donation of those books. And yeah, we never did though. We still haven't. But the other one that she always loved was oh shoot. Now I can't even think what it was. But it was a series of cookbooks. And she had a lot of those. But she was always Gooseberry Patch. That's what it was. Gooseberry Patch cookbooks. And so I'm still I don't know if I'll start collecting them for mom, but I haven't seen any exactly. We those haven't been in any of the donations from a bookshop, but maybe someday we will get some, and maybe I will start collecting those too, just for mom. So there you go. Um, maybe, possibly someday I'll write a children's book just for mom. But I don't know. Maybe she was proud of the fact that I'm a writer, and that was because of her. So, thank you to my mom for inspiring me to love books and love reading and love being read books because, audiobooks are my thing. And that's because of my mom. She worked at a library when I was a kid, and she was always bringing me books to listen to when she didn't have time to read, or, just because I would go through so many of them. But yeah, I grew up listening to them. So yeah, there you go. All right, I'm going to stop. Um, just Shirley Reber. She, my reason for writing. So thank you, Mom. You are, were the best.